I think Cowboy Bill Watts was really misunderstood throughout his time in the business, man, for a lot of things. Even when he owned his territory, I think it was really misunderstood. I think John and him would have got along great.
Well, he liked big guys. I don't know. I think I'd have been fined quite a bit, but he liked big guys.
He liked big guys. He liked guys like Murdoch and Dusty and stuff like that too. So I think he kind of fit in that category as well, you know. But yeah, I thought about this later on, especially as I got in the business and moved along. I was such an idiot. I mean, I'm still an idiot, but I was a complete moron. But as I looked around and saw what Bill Watts was doing, he was doing like all the great bookers and promoters and stars of that day. They knew the lifeblood of the business was talent and young people and young guys. And he would give anybody, if he saw some potential, he would go to that guy and talk to him. And he would put him in that spot to see if he could swim or sing. And Bill Watts is the guy that came to me and said, have you ever thought about being a heel? And I said, every day. And he goes, yeah, I can see that. So I had a lot of stuff just trolling in my head, but Bill Watts gave me an opportunity, and I saw him give other people opportunities, especially looking back. Man, he wasn't that bad of a guy. He just wanted you to do your job, be on time, and go out and do an hour if you wanted to do an hour. So he tells the story. I remember hearing him telling the story about DiBiase and Orndorff, what he wanted them to go an hour of Broadway, and they complained and bitched. And then Bill says, all right, you pussies, go as long as you can and finish if you want to finish early. So that kind of fired them up, and they were going to be determined now they're going to do the hour. So I thought, looking back on things, and after talking to him a couple times in the last, 5 years, he wasn't that bad of a guy. I think you guys would have had a lot of fun.
You know, I really enjoyed being around Bill, and I honestly, I learned a lot from Bill Watts. And my brother's actually the one that talked Bill Watts into getting into professional wrestling. He was at a YMCA there in Oklahoma City. Jack was at the Y working out, and Bill come in. He just got cut by the Vikings, and of course he came over to Jack, and Jack asked him what he going to do. Bill said, I don't have a clue. You know, I got this degree from the University of Oklahoma, which is worthless.
We Texans will agree with you.
Yeah. Well, that's something we'll all agree on there.
Yeah.
University of Oklahoma, OU is worthless. And Jack said, how about professional wrestling? And Bill said, asked him if he had started. He said, that's what I'm doing. I'm just starting. And he said, Bill, instead of going to Tulsa and starting with Leroy, he called Vern up there, and Vern got him into business up there. But that's how Bill Watts started. Bill, when he came to Florida, was what in our business, it's all about timing. And Bill came down here just as we were getting ready to turn Dusty Rhodes babyface and make him the American Dream. Bill played a huge role in developing the American Dream, and so he was like a sponge around Eddie Graham, and you've been around Eddie, Tom. Eddie was brilliant in our business, and he just took that philosophy to Louisiana, Oklahoma, and applied it. Basically, his philosophy was Eddie Graham's philosophy. Except Eddie didn't have the rules and regulations that Bill had. And that's kind of where Bill might have went a little overboard, but he just wanted you to be a professional. And that's basically it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've heard both sides, both the guys who were on top, we loved him, the guys who were on top, we didn't. But, I think you're going to find that clash no matter where you go.
The biggest question is, who in the world thought you should be a babyface?